With the footy, I think we're over 90% completions, and that's what we've spoken about early rounds. That's what gets you the result. And that's a young spine out there, in Tex at fullback and Phoenix playing his first game, run on. We knew we didn't have to be, it wasn't about being ultra fancy or expansive. It was just about being tough, and that's exactly what they gave us.
And what do you have to say about Bradman Best? Obviously, his combination with Heimel, the 2 tries, that's the difference in the end, but Bradman sets them up, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think he passed the ball twice, and they were 2 good passes. So, we're really fortunate. We managed to keep him long term. He's a special kid. He's hard to handle, but got great skill too. And he was certainly one of the ones that we were thinking there at the end when we needed to find a try. He was in the conversation to get the ball to.
Was Bradman out before the game with his ankle?
Early in the week, yeah, but it just got better and better and better, and then he was 100% by the end of the week. So I think that's because he's so big and bust tackles, people fall down around those ankles. So that's sort of, that'll be ongoing for him, I'd say.
How do you rate his defence on the edge?
He's a young man. He's working hard at it. I thought today we were a lot more consistent at getting up, especially when they were coming out of their own end. I thought last week we had a couple of micro sleeps there and let the Bulldogs sort of get a bit of an advantage there, but I didn't see that as much tonight. I thought Bradman done a good job of that. Yeah. Which, that's all you can ask of young players, to get better each week. Yeah.
Had a real issue with the 6 against tonight. Your team was very good last week and very good tonight.
We've sort of gone from the peak to the valley there real quick. We were we were excellent last week, and then we did. Well, I don't think we earned one, did we? Well, we can get one. I think we might have earned a couple, but we didn't get any. And I need to sit down and work out why, whether that's us or have a chat during the week. Because, I thought our big men found their front fairly well and were fighting hard, but I don't know what's happened in 7 days there.
And just with Bradman, he's only 19. How much better can he get? Is that just a glimpse tonight of what he can do?
Oh, yeah, you'd like to think at his age he's got a whole lot more improvement in him. The thing that I will say, usually with young, talented guys, is it's around their preparation and keeping their hunger to get their prep right, that you have to probably constantly be on top of them, and I don't have to do that with this kid. He looks what you see out there in a game, how focused he looks, that's what he's like on Monday morning when he rolls into the joint. He's just determined young man, and I'm real fortunate to be able to coach him.
Heimel once said to me at full time that he's still really sore from that pressure tackle from Tanua Brown. Has he spoken to you about that?
No, I haven't. I just spoke to the team, but I haven't spoken to any individuals yet, and I haven't spoken to the docs. So I think we're okay. There's a couple of blokes limping, but...
what did you make of the tackle, though?
I couldn't see it from where I was.
Okay.
No.
So
Rex was pretty solid tonight. Rex was pretty solid behind the...
Tex?
Rex?
Yep.
Tex, sorry.
Yep.
Wait,
Rex.
I'm falling asleep.
Boys had fun with that.
Hey, Tex.
He was. Look, as I said, they're both young guys, Tex and Phoenix, so I'm proud of them. There's a tough old game coming up against quality opposition, big opposition, and I thought they handled themselves well.
You got 2 good wins to start the season now. This club has kind of had a good start for a number of years now and kind of fallen away at the end. Do you have to speak to the team about that now, or is that something you address?
No, I think we've made some... We've started to speak about that a lot at the back end of last year, and then over the summer, I'd like to think... And look, we're not the finished product. We're 2 games in. We've got a lot of quality to come back. We've got five guys that are missing from this team that would dare say make the 17, in terms of Kalen and Greeny, Edric, Lockie Fitz. So there are some guys to come back, but what we've got in there now is a young group that are hungry to just keep fighting every day, and they know that it's going to take that. If we're going to be consistent, we have to be consistent every day. So that's where we're at. It's only 2 games, so.
When do you expect to have your full team back together, do you reckon?
What's that, sorry?
When do you expect to have your full team back together? Your best 17?
We're getting closer now. We still don't have a definitive time frame, but we're closer now that we're 2 games in than we were 2 games ago, so I don't know if that's even giving you an answer, but I'd like to think around 4, 5 and 6 would like to see nearly all of them back.
Mitch Barnett's kicking him pretty well. Is he a chance of
Yeah,
taking the
actually,
tee
that
off
was the
Connor?
only individual I didn't talk. He spoke to me. He said, Caelan's not getting this job back. So it's hard to argue with the evidence at the moment.
I know you'll focus on tonight's win with the team, but if we look ahead to next week, Mitchell Pearce joins the 300 club and does so against the West Tigers. Of course, a club that his dad had so much involvement with. What will you do for that?
Yeah, look, we'll come up with something pretty special early in the week and set the tone. We've already mentioned it tonight that it's a really special 300. It's unreal, and I'm really looking forward to the week. He deserves this. He deserves the guys to rally around him, which I know they will. But yeah, we'll have him ready, and it's probably not so much about Mitchell's performance at that end of that week. It'll be everyone else around him, including myself, to make sure we do our jobs and make this as memorable as we can for him, because it's huge.
What was the thinking behind starting Connor Watson?